Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back here. More positive energies coming in as is. We're talking here. Today is going to be a very positive thing. You're going to feel the release of things in the material world. Talking about it, finally, the grip that was from the Uranus squaring the sun and all that square of authority towards the material world, what's going on in Taurus, is going to be released. You're going to feel like all of a sudden things begins to open it up, new businesses, ideas, new things, abundance flow. All of a sudden, like the gate is open. You're going to feel it with those energies. The thing it is like today also gonna feel like these intense energies. They are gonna be very much intense. Specifically talking about in the morning, but that is gonna be coming in of the moon and the sun. That is this square that's gonna be because in the morning when I wake up, you're gonna feel exactly that pressure because right now the moon it is opposing Uranus, but over the day, that's going to be released as well. So it is going to be a positive thinking. You're going to feel like energies was released finally. These pressures, these tensions, this mindfulness worries about they're going to be released. And looking at within that, those energies going to be little bit better. Finally, some of you is going to put a smile in their face. It's like, okay, wow, this was a tough yeah, for some of you, this maybe was a tough situations. But look at it in that we're going to be talking about the finally the authority, which you is healing, is doesn't. It's removing this situations in there, and now you begin to heal this process inside of you. And as it the moon is going to be shifting in there, you're looking at this. Well, if that things is getting good enough. The worst thing you can do on this process is you kind of like looking at your emotions is like, okay, you do done things, but are they good enough? I said that in the report about the new moon till the full moon. So take a look at that report if you haven't looked at it yet. Also, Mercury retrograde period. Man, I got like so many things about this Mercury retrograde, communications issue, paperwork issues, situations issues, and so on. But you have to do things during these times. That testing your patience, patience of communications, patience of things, you to break through. You are gonna be tested when you're breaking through. The question is, are you going to get it on all that? So, with that being said, 6 o'clock in the morning, this energy is gonna be too many things, too many energies, and you too many thoughts, too many emotions, too many to process, and what to get first. Well, what you getting first is this material energies is kind of like I need to get a new job, I need to get a new things, I need to get new in a place. I have to start this new project. I have to getting into this. I have to no. I have to. Let me tell you. First of all, you have to do is one thing. Organize your own self. You can do one thing at a time, but at the right time it comes in. If you have to wake up, you're waking up. You do that. You're waking it up. If you have to brush your teeth, go brush your teeth. You have to go to work, go to work. You have to deal with kids, go deal with kids. If you have to deal with yourself, go deal with yourself. But not like when you're waking it up and you put in all this stress within yourself and you forget to brush your teeth and you're getting late for work. Some of you's gonna do that. Already know. That's what I'm telling you about it. And be careful with your kids, okay? They don't need that stress that you have inside of you to pass it on to them. So this is a at 6 o'clock energy. Talking about 7 o'clock, the energy is gonna be through the Virgo in there. in and about 2 weeks, this restrictions of Saturn is going to drop off from the sun. So in about 2 weeks, there's going to be some very beautiful energies is coming into the authority. So from now on, in the next 2 weeks, which is during Mercury retrograde as well, this is going to be an energy of healing the authority within you, your wrongdoings, not somebody else, your own wrongdoings. Because if you go and fighting with authority, there's not gonna be situations like that. So you learn it. You learn it into this. Be mindful about 8 o'clock communications with people who don't see this. Talking about friendshipness. We're talking about the squares between Pisces, Gemini, Virgo, Sag situations. The moon is in Sag. It's about me. Oh, I'm the VIP. Well, big deal that you are VIP. If you don't have the intellect inside of you in your whatever situations is, what's the big deal? You're VIP. You can parade it that you're VIP, but are you in the right mindset with yourself? And speaking of this, Midheaven and Gemini are during at this time, talking about 8 o'clock. You might be having this intense communications from friends or relationships, or so whatever it is. If you're late at work, you're gonna be like, come on, we're friends. You don't have to, well, you were late 15 minutes. It is what it is. You should not be late. And you're gonna be probably ruining your relationship because you're mixing relationship with the friendships with professional relationship. Can't mix those. If you're pro, you're pro. If you're a friend, you're a friend. But when you're a friend, you have to be pro. So some of you at work, you're gonna be working on this situations. 9 o'clock, there's gonna be this beautiful time of the moon. It's like, well, I have to think about the family. If you did something with your family, with your kids, with situations, you maybe realize, man, I put all that stress into the kids. Now you're realizing that you have to heal with this. The energy is going to be too much. The processing is going to be too much in there. If you can afford it to have a day off, I'm suggesting you to take the day off. Really. So at 10 o'clock, the energies are going to be focused within the family. Maybe some of you at 10 o'clock is going to be, you know what, I don't feel good. I got to bolt out at home. Yeah, there is this moment when you don't feel great, and this changes, these processes are going on. You feel like this less intensity are coming in. Why? The moon, it is opposing Uranus still, and Uranus is still squaring the sun in there. You feel like I'm squeezed here. I cannot be here. I'm squeezed here. I'm in there. Well, the diamonds are not built. They're built to strengthen pressure. And you handling that pressure is going to show your personal strength. So if you decide to stay at work, things going to be better. But if you cannot handle it, I advise you, again, go home. Just go home. You're going to find this internal peace later on at 11 o'clock and 12 o'clock energies. Because at 12 o'clock, midheaven is going to be with Venus, that it's currently stays in that positions. Jupiter is squaring Venus and Uranus is squaring Venus this time, and some of you feel like no growth, no no situations, and my love doesn't grow. No, your love is reevaluating things about love, and when you reevaluate it, you're growing. Venus is in Leo in the 5th house, personal growth. That's what you're doing. So 1 o'clock, point of the authority, you are released of the universe if Uranus in there, but ascendant, there is a that 20 degrees of Scorpio, it is beginning to square the sun. And you're gonna be feeling this intense energies between 1 and 2 o'clock, specifically talking about the next hour. So from 1 until 2 o'clock, you're gonna feel like the energies building up. Restrictions. Yeah, you can do certain things, but not the whole thing. You're not fully healed. You can't leave the hospital. That's what you're going to feel like it. Who is helping you to heal? You. The transformations that you need to do, your process, your thought process. You made yourself sick by your wrong way of thinking. Now you have to heal yourself when you fix your thinking. You're not judging, you're justifying. Virgo's energy in there. A lot of healing, guys. A lot of healing. And talking about 2 o'clock, those energies are gonna be powerful. Why? Midheaven goes with Mercury retrograde and Mars. That kite that comes from Virgo towards Taurus and Capricorn, and on the top is Neptune, is giving you everything. You see the picture. You evaluate all the picture. You see all the things. You might gonna get things that it's, downloads inside of you. What you need to do is the same thing like in a hospital. They're telling you what they're going to do with you. And you're like, I don't like that. I need more personal intentions. I want more personal things. And that it's coming because of the moon is in Sag. I'm the VIP. I need to be treated this way. And the universe says, like, well, okay, you're gonna be treated, but you're in a hospital. You're like everybody else. There's rules for everyone. You're in a hospital, and rules all apply to everyone. Doesn't matter if who and what you are. So this energies is gonna be cleared out within about 2 weeks. So next 2 weeks, you're gonna be in the hospital. Might as well enjoy it. Okay. So talking about later on about 4 o'clock energies, 3, 4 o'clock energies, they're gonna be bringing the balance. Midheaven goes into a Libra relationships, but talking about relationships with above, are you gonna become the pro within this, within yourself? Are you in a good relationship with your higher self? Are you? You know the truth within yourself. So later on at 5 and 6 o'clock, digging up into the shadow, digging up of what was that restrictions within the material world. Right now, the growth and your Uranus are pretty good with Mercury retrograde. You're gonna be looking at this positiveness inside. You're gonna reevaluate all the actions, all projects, how far they are. You should have to do them earlier, or because right now they're not moving, you're evaluated of what you need to adjust, calibrate, what do you need to be added, if you need to add something, so you can create something good, something better. Okay, because Mars is heading full force towards Libra. Mars is like, I'm going to this relationship, I'm pushing forward. You're gonna feel it, Mars. Trust me, you're going to feel it at that. And talking about this energies as 6 o'clock, this is going to be the time of you face that energies earlier when a midheaven squaring Venus, talking about this love and this situations in itself. But it's going to be more interesting the energy of 7 o'clock. That is going to be when intuition, authority, and revising old situations, what they are doing within. How did you react in the past and what you need to react in the future? That is at the moment when you are sitting in your bed and you mind your thoughts. Why I am here? How did I got here? What got me to this place? What I need to do, what I need to heal. And during that, the intuition is going to be like, I didn't listen to my intuition. We're talking about square between Sag and Virgo. at this time. And when you look at it within those energies, mindful your intuitions. If you're home, don't create issues between husband and wife in there, because you have issue between your intuition and your authority. Some of the people are gonna create some issues. But did you bring issues from before or issues from the past telling you don't do it? A lot of it is gonna going on with that 7 and 8 o'clock, pretty much the same energy at 8. I don't want to go back into there, but talking about 9 o'clock energies, there's gonna be this authority situations that's gonna be looking inside of the positiveness with are you gonna be ready for this professional growth within yourself? You're gonna take that charge on earth, because you're gonna get those downloads how to organize things as a you are so powerful with yourself. What are you going to do? So talking about again 10 o'clock positive energy, the same guys know at 11 o'clock the energy is going to be so beautiful, because between these hours of 10 and 11 you're going to be presetting these energies in there from within yourself. Confirmations, anybody? That's what this says. And talking about this 11 o'clock, somebody made it a comment. I don't know who was, but Dio, you finished this ending like a blanket. Yeah. But when you go underneath the blanket, you put your head on a pillow and you got your inner work done, you got your things done. How did you feel? Let me know in the comments, guys. All right. So that's what it was. The Astro-gravitational report for today. Hopefully helps you in your life. Come back tomorrow for another Astro-gravitational report. Love yourself, guys. Be love.